Are you an older man who is interested in a younger woman? If so, then you're in the right place. Here, we're going to dive deep into understanding these older man, younger woman relationships. Most importantly, I'll teach you how to make one work for you. First, I want you to understand this. If you are concerned about dating a woman much younger than you, guess what? It's perfectly normal. And not only that, it shows that you genuinely care about her, so that's good. However, I must warn you, age gap relationships are hard. Like it or not, the stigma attached to older man, younger man relationships is real. For this reason, a younger woman might shy away from you even if she is attracted to you, and that's not all. There will always be younger guys vying for her attention, and for her, they might be easier choices to make. So, to put it simply, as a mature man, the odds may seem stacked against you, but fear not, because I have a solution here for you today that will give you the upper hand, and it lies in the Shogun Method technique of locking her up. Now, before you get any crazy ideas, let me clarify. Locking her up has nothing to do with imprisoning or kidnapping anyone. Instead, it's about locking her emotions and capturing her heart. With the L.H.U, as we call it in Shogun Method, you will have the power to make her feel a unique emotion that only you can evoke. These emotions will be so addictive to her that she won't care about the age gap stigma. She will soon forget about the other younger guys chasing her. She will only have eyes for you. Inside Shogun Method, we call this state emotional enslavement. To move any woman to this state, all you need to do is to follow the 4-step IRA model. It's the 4 stages of love that every woman has to go through for an everlasting relationship or marriage. A few months ago, Derek Rake published a free digital book at iramodel.com, but I'm not sure if it's still there. If you're interested, pause this video and go to iramodel.com to see if the book is still available free. You can continue right after you've done that. Now, if the L.H.U technique sounds intriguing to you, then I urge you to continue watching this video until the end. The L.H.U and Shogun Method has the potential to change your life. Trust me. Before we begin, please take a moment to leave a like on this video. I appreciate you, and so I kindly ask you to give me a quick thumbs up now. Once you've shown your support by liking the video, I'll delve into the L.H.U technique immediately. Sound good? I'll be right here while you click like. Go ahead and do it now. Done? Excellent. Now, here's something controversial about women that most guys don't know, and it's this. You can easily exploit the female mind if you know its weaknesses. What are these weaknesses in the female mind? Well, women have specific heartstrings that, when exploited, make them weak. Imagine having the power to trigger any emotions, happiness, sadness, or love, at will. What will you do with that power? And guess what? The L.H.U technique gives you this power. It involves manipulating these heartstrings to do 2 things. 1. She'll fall madly in love with you. And 2. It also makes her care less about what people say about dating an older man. It's like hitting 2 birds with 1 stone. So, how does the L.H.U work exactly? Well, what you want to do is to isolate her from society, creating an imaginary world that she shares only with you. It's about locking her up in this world, cultivating an attitude of who cares what others think about you both. It's a piece of cake, but also crazy powerful. Now, in a few moments, I'll show you some examples of the L.H.U in action, so that when it's time to meet your girl, you'll have the whole game plan. But first, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Once you subscribed, you'll get my videos before anyone else, so it's a smart move. Remember to hit that subscribe button because I'll be waiting right here. Go and click subscribe now. Done? Great. So, here's how to lock her emotions up with the L.H.U technique. The easiest way to connect with her is by sharing experiences. This includes positive experiences like interesting conversations, fun dates, sharing secrets, and adventures. But guess what? It may be surprising, but negative experiences also work well. Getting into fights, having a date go wrong, getting totally lost, that kind of thing. In fact, the negative experiences make the perfect world scenario way better than the good ones. The reason behind it all lies in a fundamental aspect of love. The strongest sexual connection between men and women is formed during moments of crisis. Don't hold back from sharing negative experiences. They do a better job of locking her up than having a good time. Also, you can emotionally isolate a woman by predicting the future. And here's how. Has a doctor ever told you that you're going to feel worse for a few days, then you'll feel better? That's the doctor making a prophecy, making him seem knowledgeable, because if you felt worse before getting better, you'll think he's a genius doctor. But if you didn't feel worse, and instead started feeling better instantly, you'll still think he's a genius. No matter what, he comes out on top. And you can do the same thing. You can say to her, "You're free to date younger dudes, but remember that most of these guys are only after one thing, sex. You're more than just a piece of meat." If she decides to date guys her age, and eventually realizes you are correct, she will return to you with an even greater level of respect. However, if she chooses not to pursue other guys and remains loyal to you, you win. Smart, right? I hope you see how simple and powerful the lock her up tactic is. A simple act that can make a big difference. Inch by inch, you are forging a small world where she can authentically exist, where masks are unnecessary, and where her love for you is accepted without judgment. She'll link you with positive, cheerful feelings, and with the rest of the world, negative feelings. And she'll no longer be bothered by the stigma. The only thing on her mind will be you, and the things she gets to do with you. Now, you might wonder, isn't that risky? The answer to that question is yes. That's why I'll ask you not to use the L.H.U. or Shogun Method unless you want to be with her. If you don't, you'll destroy her, and I'm saying this lightly. You will literally destroy her emotionally, physically, and mentally. The damage you cause will have a lasting impact on her confidence and self-esteem. I earnestly hope that's not your intention. If that's the case, then she's better off with younger men than with you. But if you're up for the challenge of taking care of her for life, if you're really serious about being the best option for her, and if you're absolutely positive she'll be happier with you than anyone else, then Shogun Method is the magic sauce. Because being a shogun is not just a matter of using a few tactics to bag the girl. Shoguns are not pickup artists. Instead, Shogun Method is life philosophy. It's a hardcore set of beliefs that demands strength and character, will, and purpose. You don't hear about Shogun Method in the media because of that. It's purely by design. We want Shogun Method known only to those that have that strength. Because, it's dangerous knowledge if it ends up in the wrong hands. But if you really want what's best for you and your girl, then I'd say this: Shogun Method is what you need. Alright, here's my plan for you. In just a moment, I'll be sharing a link, and it will direct you to the legendary Shogun Method Masterclass. In the Masterclass, our Shogun brothers will guide you through the intricacies of Shogun Method. It's truly amazing, and you'll wonder why you never had the chance to learn this before this. Once you watch this Masterclass, you'll see what I mean. So, my advice to you is this: click on the link and join the Masterclass immediately. I promise you, it will be the best thing you'll do for yourself. Click the link or go directly to fractionation.org.